Hey, this is Daniel,
And Valerie.
and we're here to do a little holiday update. So, whatever your flavor of holiday is, whether it's Kwanzaa or Hanukkah or Christmas, we bless you and hope you will be blessed in this season.
Absolutely. Happy holidays.
So, we want to just share what's been going on with us. This will be a just nice, short little video. Valerie and I have been separately and together doing a lot of session work.
Mm-hmm.
Seems like it's really been ramping up since we came out of the short lockdown that we had here in Sedona. A lot of people have been showing up to go into retreat and go into life transformation and healing.
Yes. And lots of groups come through for sound healing, for breath work, for combo sound healing breath work that we both do individually and together. And that has been ramping up as well. So lots of people are visiting Sedona. If it's something on your mind, definitely come because Sedona has so much to offer. Gosh, so much to open your heart, to reconnect with the land. It's such a beautiful space and place to be in.
And a lot of relationship work. That's the one thing that
Ooh.
we saw, have been seeing is with this whole lockdown, it's caused people either to really come together and become more intimate and see each other more,
Yeah.
or separate the relationship. And that's what we've seen in our lives and other lives is
Yeah.
little relationships that are, you can see that they weren't quite in integrity, have been pulled apart, and that's kind of the natural order of things.
Yeah. And then
But
people who are close, they are really, really
yeah,
close. They're learning new ways to connect, new
yeah,
ways to communicate, and watching their relationships really soar to the next level.
yeah. Which is what we choose to do in our relationship, to do what we can and love to do to raise the frequency of our relationship
Yeah.
and spread that to other people.
Yeah.
So what else? We went to Bisbee and Tombstone
Mm-hmm.
and to Karchner Caverns. Had an
Beautiful.
awesome time being with that old ghost energy and the old poker players like Wyatt Earp and Doc Holliday and just all that old late 1800s energy. It was such a blast.
Yeah, old Arizona is really, really full of history and um, well preserved, and
Yeah,
it's really fun to go visit and
yeah,
get out of your everyday. Uh,
yeah. Even though Sedona's beautiful, but
yeah.
it's also nice for us to go out somewhere different and go explore. And we also created and, well, I guess we'd call it moved and recreated a Native American medicine wheel.
Yes.
Thank you, Dana Ross.
Yes. We have a beautiful space, open space in the front of our home. And for years, I've lived here for about 10, 11 years now. And I always saw some sort of sacred circular uh, special tool there, but I never knew what it was. And our friend Dana Ross was selling his special star wheels and
Water wheels and
water
medicine
wheels, medicine
wheels.
wheels, and we
Yeah.
really fell in love with one of the medicine wheels that was on his land. And so
We hauled all that stuff over here. It's
yes,
like,
he hauled
yeah.
it.
And Dana and I hauled about 1,000 pounds of rocks and stones.
Yeah,
And then I went and got about a half a ton of gravel and put it all together in the front yard, and it looks beautiful.
stunning.
And we had some of our best friends that are um, not all of our friends, but some of the friends are more connected with shamanism and medicine wheels and that kind of thing. And it was just really cool to look around the circle and see who was there. And it's a small medicine wheel, so we couldn't invite a lot of people, but the people there it's just really cool to see them there.
It was beautiful, and Dana spoke about the medicine wheel and passed the torch to us because we are now medicine wheel keepers, and it's really an honor and a privilege. Uh, my heart really feels it to be the keeper of this medicine wheel, and it's a medicine wheel in the Lakota style.
So, what is the medicine wheel, real quickly? It's a great, simple, but effective tool to help you balance out your life. So, It uses the four cardinal directions in the center and above and below to kind of put your life in different perspective and use the different elements of each direction to help you look at your life to see if you're doing too much or not doing enough, or you're partying too much or not enough, or going within or not going without enough. So it helps you to really look at your life in your play and your work and your spiritual life and all that to make sure that you're in balance.
Yeah, and it's also a way to honor the center, the below, which is Mother Earth, Father Sky above, and the element of within as well. So
Creator.
it's beautiful tool. It's a beautiful tool that really ties everything in together.
Yeah. Ready to move on to our new stuff?
Yeah, let's
All
do
right. So what we got going on, we're coming into the holiday. We're going to be celebrating with family here in Arizona.
Mhm.
And then on New Year's Day at 3 o'clock until 5:30, we have a breathwork and sound journey that Valerie and I are going to be doing. It's $75. So 2.5 hours.
Yeah.
At our studio, and our studio is at 1785 Highway 89A, number 1C as in cat. So it's on the corner of Northview and 89A, down below in the center under Amanda Romania's office there.
Yeah, but we do want you to pre-register, please.
Yes.
So that we have enough mats out and have space for everybody.
Yeah.
Because space is limited in our studio, but it's a nice, comfy, beautiful spot that we really love.
And if you're not familiar with this, what we're planning is breathwork and sound healing together is really life transformative. You're going to go into an intensive breathwork style, breathing style that causes you to go into altered states of consciousness and has the ability to release emotional trauma, release pain. I can't even speak to enough about it on this little video, but followed by that is the sound healing, where you can, just by the elements of sound and vibration and resonating frequency, also letting go of stuck energy. So it's what an amazing way to go into the new year.
Yeah, absolutely. And also the sound really helps that the work that you did during the breath work and the connection that you feel to source during the breath work, the sound and the vibrations and the frequencies of the sound come in and help everything to integrate throughout your being. It's very powerful.
So we got crystal bowls and gongs and didgeridoos and drums and bells and
Tibetan bowls,
and singing and toning and all that. So it's going to be great.
Yeah.
And then after that, we've got a relationship retreat, which starts on the 9th until the 13th.
February 10th through 13th.
Yeah. So more information about that on our website, which is harmonicalchemy.org. And then Valerie has a Sound Essentials workshop.
Yeah, so twice a year I offer a Sound Alchemy Essentials workshop, more of a play shop. It's a 2.5-day hands-on learning how to use all of the instruments that I have. Hands-on, you get a lot of time with all the instruments to figure out what really speaks with you and what you might like to buy. On day one, you learn how to give a sound bath. And on day 2, you learn how to work with clients one-on-one. So it's a really great, fun way to explore all the tools for sound healing. What are frequencies? What are solfeggio frequencies? What are tones, and how everything works with your system energetically. So it's a great class, it's a great course, and I offer that twice a year, and this one is coming up on February 18th through 20th. So.
And then in June, I'm holding a 5-day men's retreat, June 9th through the 12th. And more information about that on my website, danielposney.com, and also on harmonicalchemy.org. And if you're ever in Sedona or planning to come to Sedona, there's also a rite of passage for men and women, not just for men. I got to correct myself. So if you ever thought about spending a few days in a cave with only water and no food and being in that element,
He's the man.
it's life-changing. It's
Yeah.
really amazing to come back to your own ability to thrive and survive and take care of yourself and get away from the electronics and the distractions of the day.
Yeah, it's a wonderful reset, very powerful.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, my website, my personal website is valerieirons.com. And yeah, we're here for private sessions. We can do sessions online or in person.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
we're
Yeah.
really excited to ring in the new year with more offerings and more joy and more love and
More retreats and workshops and things together. Another thing that I'm planning on doing is the Die Before You Die, a little
Yeah.
workshop thing. I'll talk more about this later, but it's how do I get into this right now? But look for some more information about this, to go through a ceremonial workshop that allows you to accept and embrace the death process and go into forgiveness and acceptance, and more about that later.
Yeah.
So something I'm really excited about doing, and it's a very liberating experience.
Okay.
I think that's it.
Yeah, we wish you a really beautiful holiday. Happy holidays, happy new year, and we hope to see you or hear from you soon.
We love you, thank you, and bless you so much.
Bless you.